This upcoming month is going to be crazy. Crazy.
Let's burn it all, let's burn it all. Let fire fall, let fire fall. It's done, it's done, it's in the past.
Aloha YouTube, what is up? Untied Hawaii here with another episode of the Flip or Flop series. This will be the second episode, and like I said, November is going to be crazy. It's lit. There are so many releases from Nike to Adidas to collabs to retros. It's just ridiculous. It's all over the place, man. It's all over the place. So we're gonna go over this one by one. If I'm not naming a shoe in here, for the most part it's because I'm pretty sure it's not gonna have any resale value at all. Again, this is like focusing on resale value of shoes. This isn't a copper drop kind of deal. If you guys like a shoe, you should definitely go for it no matter what. This is more of trying to figure out what kind of shoes will get you the most return by trying to cop at retail. So let's get right into it. All right, so we're gonna start off with the Nikes. The first one that I really want to talk about, and I've kind of been excited about, is the Jordan 11 Midnight Navy, or Win Like 82, something like that. There's like two names that they're going by, and it's releasing on a wide release on November 11th. So if you guys didn't know, on Sneakers app they actually dropped this shoe like very hush hush quiet kind of deal. So it was very random, and a lot of people copped already. So you can actually see over here via the GOAT app that these shoes are already in circulation and there's already resale value on them. They retailed at $220, and now they're kind of moving in that market of like $290, $280. So there's some good flip value there, like 60 bucks. And you guys are gonna talk about fees or whatever, but for the purpose of this channel, we're talking about direct sales to your buyer. So face to face, no shipping charges, no like taxes, nothing like that. It's just straight up cash for shoes. So that's how we're gonna look at it. Like I said, this is definitely a shoe to target. Jordan 11s are, after the Jordan 1s, I would say Jordan 11s are probably the most coveted shoe on the market. Like, they will sell out instantly no matter what. Doesn't matter the colorway, and there will be resale value on it. It may not be exorbitant at first, but as you can see now, it's not bad. For Jordan, it's pretty good. So that's that. Definitely labeling this as a flip opportunity. So if you guys can cop it, get your hands on it, go get it. All right, so the next shoe we're gonna be talking about today is the Jordan 12 Dark Gray, releasing on November 18th for a retail price of $190. Jordan 12s, they're actually a pretty good shoe to move, but if we saw anything from the Bordeaux's that just released, I'm not too certain that there's gonna be a lot of flip value for these shoes. I like this colorway a lot better than the Bordeaux's because you can match it with a lot more, but it's a little too plain for my taste. I'm gonna say that it is gonna be a flop. Maybe you can score like 10, 20 bucks after release, but for the most part, I'm not certain, or I do not think that it's worth going after and spending your money. You really got to be selective in the month of November because there are so many shoes that are releasing, guys. Like, if you had an infinite supply of money, yeah, cop them all, but this series is to kind of show you more if you're trying to build up income and start getting into resale, what shoes you should really be going after that will have the most value. Again, it's not an exact science, but we do look at previous releases, like prices that are already on the market and things of that nature, so it gives us a better understanding of it as a whole. So there are talks that there is going to be another Jordan 11 drop. It's going to be in an heiress colorway though, and that heiress black stingray colorway is pretty lit in my opinion. Definitely not made for men, but in terms of like a women's shoe, it's really nice. It really has that feel of the Jordan 4 royalty with a lot of black on it and those hints of gold. And I mean, there's like a little bezeled look. It looks nice, and I think there could be a good amount of resale value on this. This shoe is supposedly releasing on November 24th with the retail pricing of $220. So you really got to check, be selective. I think as it gets more towards that date, there will be early release shoes of these, and you can kind of gauge the market from there. So I would kind of say sit and wait, but for the most part, I think this is gonna be a flip opportunity. So the next release we're gonna be talking about is the coveted Off-White Nike collab. If you guys don't know about it, these shoes are reselling for crazy amounts of money, and there is actually gonna be a wide release on November 9th. For the most part, you will not be able to cop these shoes. I don't think they're gonna release on Sneakers app. It doesn't look like they're gonna be mass produced in stores or anything like that. Best bet is to go check out raffles and things of that nature, but if you can cop any of these pairs, you will definitely have a shiz ton of flip value on that. So if you can get your hands on it, that's dope. I'm not even gonna try because I know it's not happening. A lot of these like raffles are in store only in Europe too, so shout out to the guys in Europe. You guys have a lot better chance than the people in America, so that's how that goes. All right, so probably my favorite release of this month is the Pharrell Williams Human Race collab that goes on with Adidas. This collab is dropping on November 11th, and if you guys didn't know, this series has been extremely successful for Adidas and for Pharrell. The first set of Human Races are going for ridiculous amounts of money, like well into, like, some of them are like over $1,000 for a DS pair. A lot of them going for at least $700 to $800. If you can get your hands on any of these, it'll be really dope. These shoes will be retailing for 250 bucks, and there's kind of a good amount of colorways. I like the black and white, and if you guys can see over here, it's actually going for kind of a lot of money already. Obviously, you can put whatever price you want for the sell when you have early release pairs, but if you look at these offers, man, some of them are touching like 800 bucks already, so it's gonna be lit. I mean, you guys already know well in advance the Human Race series is ultra successful, so even if this isn't like primarily Boost and it's that like trail, what's it called, that trail look for the Adidas, it'll still be really profitable. The multicolor will obviously sell out as well, and just all of them will have a really good amount of resale. So if you guys can get this, get your hands on it because it will have a lot of flip value. All right, so another huge release by Adidas is another consortium with Packer shoes and Soulbox. So if you guys don't know, this collab looks crazy. It looks super sick. I'm really pumped for it. I would have liked for it to be on an Ultra Boost, but I mean, these aesthetics look really nice though. So as you can see, the first one is going to be the Energy Boost right here, $180 retail, and I really have a good feeling about these shoes selling for a good amount of money, man. Usually any consortium Adidas will sell out really quick. Soulbox had a collab before with Adidas, like recently, for an Ultra Boost, and if you guys didn't know, that shoe is going for a stupid amount of money. If this collab is anywhere like that, and I mean it's with Packer shoes as well, I think it'll have a good amount of value. Not $1,000 kind of value, but it should have roughly, I would say, $100 to $200 in that range. So if you can get on that, definitely go for that. The other shoe is the Ultra Boost Mid. It's $240, a lot more, but I mean, I think this one will be really successful as well. Just for the fact that it's more of an Ultra Boost, like I said, it's not a plain Ultra Boost 3.0 or even the new 4.0, but this Mid is pretty clean. I think this one will sell out before the other one, so if you can get your hands on this, definitely do that. It will have a good amount of flip value. Hit that flip button, mark it on your calendars. You can make money on these shoes. And alright, so the biggest release by far, which everybody should have their calendars marked down already, is the Adidas Yeezy double drops that are happening in November. That's right, it's not one drop, it is 2 drops, and it is back-to-back weeks, meaning that I'm not gonna get much sleep because those things drop at like Yeezy Supply at like 2 in the morning in Hawaii, and then the regular drop is like around 4 or 5, so I'm pretty much pulling all-nighters for that stuff because I really want to cop a pair. Obviously, I'm not a big fan of that yellow McChicken Yeezy that I've been talking about for like forever now. In that past video, you guys saw all of it, so we already went into that. Not going to touch too much in depth on that. Supposedly the most limited V2 ever, so definitely if you can get your hands on that, it is like a flip and a flip and a flip times like 400. You'll make a shiz ton of money, man. Pay the rent kind of money, pay some bills kind of money, like start a small business selling shoes kind of money. So get your hands on that McChicken Yeezy. The next shoe that I like a lot better than those McChicken Yeezys is the next Yeezy releasing literally the week right after, on November 25th for $220, the Yeezy Beluga 2.0. I'm not a big fan of Yeezys, I'm gonna say it, I've said it a million times, but this Beluga 2.0 for some reason just looks so sweet to me. Like, it's a pretty clean aesthetic. It's a lot better than the things that he's been doing. I mean, the blacks are really plain and just easy to look at, easy to style, but this gray just really pops for me for some reason. And if you guys didn't know, for like the V2s, I would say the Beluga is like the most iconic of all the V2s. So coming out with the second release is like huge. It's really dope. This one is supposed to be a lot more like open for a lot of people. It'll be sold on foot sites, it'll be sold on Adidas, Yeezy Supply, all the normal places. The stock levels are supposed to be a lot higher than the McChicken Yeezys, so it should be accessible. Does that mean there will still be flip value? Yes, there obviously will be. It's a Yeezy. If we can gauge how much it will be worth, I'm estimating somewhere in the realm of, like, for the first week, probably $900 to $1,100. Anywhere after that, I would say it'll be floating around $1,000 for quite a while, until maybe the next blue tint comes out and then everything else kind of fades off. But yeah, expect those kinds of numbers. It won't be as heavy as the yellows, like I said, but these will definitely be a flip as well. So that's it for this flip or flop episode. Like I said, if it was not listed on here, it's not that I don't think there will be some flip value. I think it's just not as worth going for in the month of November. Like I said, November is a crazy month, so you really need to choose wisely between what you want to buy, because you will like spend your revenue and you might not have money if you're like a younger guy to buy all of these Yeezys or these other drops like the Human Races. So Save for just these things if you guys can. Thank you guys for watching another episode of Flip or Flop with Untied Hawaii. It's been lit. I'm hoping you guys can cop everything that we talked about on here because I'm gonna be going after all of these things. So yeah, good luck to all of you guys. Thank you guys for watching and supporting the channel. Until next time, Untied Hawaii here. Aloha. Take care. I'll see you guys. Shoots.